All right, namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. By the time you see this message, it will be meant for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. There's plenty of content here. I'm sure you will find something that is going to provide you with some sort of clarity, okay? But if you are new over to All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family, allow me to be the first to welcome you. Hit your subscribe for your girl because we are fighting against AI. All right. It would be appreciated. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Okay. And to my A1s who are my day ones and my Soul Tribe family members that rock it with me, solid as a rock. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, babies. I love you and the divine loves you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes, hitting the notification bell, dropping comments below, pushing the channel, letting it be known that we're here within the communities. Okay. I am grateful for each and every one of you. I am grateful for all of the donations as well. Okay. Thank you so much, y'all. Let's tap into this energy because it's good, it's juicy. I done shuffled all the decks. Spirit says, shuffle all your decks and let me do the rest. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, family, let's hop into this energy. At this time, Divine, I ask that you provide both myself and the Soul Tribe family with protection during this read all reads and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown, projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you strike it down and cut it down as we too strike it down and cut it down, clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Ashe and thank you. All right, y'all, let's tap in. Oh, let me tell you, honey, somebody out here in awe. Okay, they're in awe. Okay, they're in awe and they're impacted. Okay, they're in awe and impacted because whatever they thought was going to happen to someone going to jail, maybe they was trying to set you up to put you in jail or do something to you to put you in jail. No imprisonment here. This person is feeling trapped. I keep feeling like this is always somebody out there in the kitchen cooking. Oh, kitchen ass witch cooking in the kitchen somewhere. Okay. Damn, why here a kitchen beautician? I'm done. Okay, this could be a kitchen beautician. I don't know if y'all got somebody doing your hair up at their crib, but they're in awe. Okay, they're feeling trapped because whatever they did to try to impact your life to put you in jail or have you go to jail or something like that, it did not happen. You may have said bye to this person. You may have said goodbye to this energy, this person, this negativity that's been floating around. You could have probably just said bye to them, spiritually, just released them. You released this energy spiritually. And I feel like this is why you're triumphant. Hmm. You said goodbye. That trap, you said goodbye. And that's why you're triumphant out here, family. This is why you're triumphant because I feel like, this energy didn't realize that you could have been held in high honor. Okay. This is just somebody to me that has good moral standards and values, someone that, is on the up and up. They're down to earth. They're not into trying to, you know what I'm saying? Do no BS. Okay. They're not into, ooh, y'all. Y'all see, I tried to shuffle it. Look, Spirit said all this, and everything is in the reverse now. Okay, forget it. Look, this is somebody out here, y'all, that you were seen as not being somebody that's in OBS. Okay, but I do feel that. All right, for whoever this is resonating with. Okay, somebody was shocked to see because I feel like you could have went to jail, and somebody was shocked to see that you got let out. Somebody thought they had trapped you. And when you said goodbye to them, you said goodbye to all their negativity. You said goodbye to everything they was trying to throw at you. That was imprisonment and death magic. You said goodbye to all of that. And when you said goodbye to that and released them, That was you manifesting your triumph. That's why triumph's here because you manifested that. This person could be out here right now talking about, please help me because they living in poverty because this was somebody trying to steal your destiny. Mhm. And let me tell you, this is okay. So stealing the destiny, right? There's all kind of ways you can steal the destiny. You could be a business owner, family. Okay, you could be a business owner, and somebody fuck with your business. That's stealing your destiny. That's stealing your. You know what I'm saying? That's stealing from you, period. Somebody messing with your livelihood, anybody doing anything to you. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get them all up right again. Anybody doing anything toxic to you, okay? Because that was all toxic right there. That's what this energy was. It says in in our relationship, or not, maybe not even a relationship, only take it how it resonates, okay? And flip the roles as you see fit. But it says if our relationship is going to have such a negative impact in our mental health, maybe you're better off without me. Okay. Now, that's what this says. But I feel like you already knew, yeah, you were better off without it without any type of negativity like this right here. Okay. This heifer or somebody out here, and I can't say it's a feminine energy just yet, but they're in awe. Oh yeah. See, they was gossiping about this shit. They was gossiping about this setup. Okay, they were talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, such and such is in jail and woo woo wop, and they're in jail for this. This is like giving me, a lot of, oh, I heard that it is not one person, it is many. There is a lot of people that are in awe right now because, yeah, they thought they had you trapped. They were shocked to see you walk away from this imprisonment, this death magic, this poverty, and this toxicity. You could have walked away from somebody that was really trying to steal from you, family. They so damn concerned now. Flying monkey out here concerned as hell. Mm-hmm. Whole flying monkey out here concerned. Concerned flying monkey. Yeah, because you brought them to an end as usual. I'm telling you, it's almost like, you are divinely guided and protected, but I feel like you're very protected. I feel like you're more protected than normal. I'm just gonna tell you, family. I feel like you are really more protected than the average. You're more protected than the average, yeah, because I feel like people look at you as being vulnerable, right? Um, and that's why they are attached, or they love you, or they protect you. Okay, it says, "I love how you can completely be you." I love how I can completely be myself around you. I feel like, but this is you though. Someone is loving the fact that you don't need to be around nobody. You're just, to yourself. And when people look at your life like that, they're like, well, then this motherfucker don't do shit. They ain't bothering nobody. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. And when they do, they in and out, they handling business, or they're, enjoying themselves, and people are trying to really figure out why the hell they target you anyway, type energy. And for the ones that are still in disbelief with their whole jaw drop down onto the bottom of the ground, like just their whole mouth is open, they are still in disbelief because they're like, how in the fuck did you manifest this unexpected money after everything we did to you? They're jealous about that, okay? Because I'm telling you, this false narrative they had of you, family, woo wee, you was a ho ho out here, okay? And lying, okay, false, making up false, I don't know, accusation, something, accusation, something. But they try to really paint you out to be something that is totally wrong. And then wait for it. I hear you got receipts. So anytime anybody come to you or ask you about any fucking thing, or even come towards you about any fucking thing, excuse me, quick disclosure. Did I tell you I do curse? I do speak the truth and I call out names on God it too. Okay, if I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. Listen, you anybody coming to you with any bullshit, that's a no-go. That's like a threat to your foundation. And the seeds you planted during this time were seeds to block anything that was trying to mess with your stability. I ain't lying. Subconsciously within the ethers, as above, so below. That's what it was. When it came to your stability, the seeds you planted, could nobody mess them up. Could nobody mess them up. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Could nobody mess that up? Because you block anybody infiltrating, interfering with coming into your garden, messing up what you planted. It was blocked before you even knew you needed to block it type energy. Mhm. It was like I told you, you're really protected. So spirit was like before this earth angel, before this galactic being, before the, you know what I'm saying, this whole child of God comes out into the battlefield. We got to protect them until they get the hang of what's going on type energy. So you was protected the whole time that this was going on. Now that you know what's going on, oh yeah, you are forced to be reckoned with. I feel like Spirit saying, relax. What does that say? Yeah, get more rest, make time for you, and I cannot make it up. Plan a vacation. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people in the near future that's about to be going through a lot of shit, family. For real. Future. Okay. It says it's your destiny. And it is. And they tried to come in, interfere with that. Okay. And then it says what you sown exactly. Right. And then achieve success. Exactly. So you already been planting seeds to not harm anybody, but to just take care of your damn self like you're supposed to, because that's what you are supposed to do. That's your God-given right, is to be able to take care of yourself. And if you couldn't take care of yourself on this is gang stalker energy. I ain't gonna lie. This is your gang stalker right here. This all trap, goodbye, walking away from imprisonment, death, magic, poverty, theft, and toxicity. Now you got people in concern because they looking like some flying monkeys that's coming to an end because their endings are all over the news. You better believe the gang stalkers was all up in the government, baby. That's how these bitches was getting paid and able to gang stalk you 5, 10, 12, 13, 22, 30-year type shit. 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 13-year type gang stalking energy here. 15-year gang stalking energy here. 20-year gang stalking energy here. This were your gang stalkers. These is the motherfuckers that was up in the goddamn government. Everybody was getting a pay. Oh baby, they was getting a cut for fucking with you. Yes, they were. Ooh. Oh, they were getting money. And look at these dogs in cage, trapped. Yeah. They feel trapped because you left their ass right there. Goodbye. Goodbye. They feel trapped. You left them right there. Goodbye. You walked your ass up out of some shit. You walked your ass out of prison, out of the death trap, out of poverty, and out of thieves and toxicity. This got these bitches concerned. I ain't lying. They concerned. Concerned flying monkeys because you literally brought these people to an end. You literally brought these people to an end. And the impact that they had for you ended up being your being victorious. You triumphed over that. Okay? This could have been through your prayers. Because as I look at this manifestation, but I'm looking at them, I feel like you was praying, okay, to the most high God, to the end all be all, the alpha, the omega. There's no God higher than energy. And I feel like a lot of these people thought, or didn't believe in prayer. You was dealing with a bunch of we atheist energies here. They don't believe in prayer, honey. Mm, not at all. They don't believe in prayer. Actually, they look at that as a weakness with this vulnerability out here. hmm But then they saw you manifested that. You manifested unexpected money, and that made them jealous and envious. Yeah. And they could have tried to do something to impact your future. hmm But like I said, you are really protected. and you're held in high honor. And you could be somebody that has served in the military. You could be somebody that has military ties. Your family could have military ties. Your family could be, your family could be some of them special agents. Oh shit. Okay. FBI, CIA, and some shit we ain't never heard of. Okay. There could be, your family could be tied to some stability. I feel like each family member has their, has their path to choose from, and it's all about the seeds that they plant. I feel like you planted some seeds, the family that your spirit team, your spirit guide, the Most High, the Almighty agreed with, and that's why everything, and anybody trying to come and pick your flower out of anything is getting blocked. And it's time for you to relax now and in the future. You've always, and every time I look over, it's here. You've always been in North Node energy. And I'm telling you, that's why they get blocked. Can't nobody come in. Look, you are so protected. Anybody trying to mess with your stability, they getting blocked. Anybody trying to come out here and mess with your energy, okay? Polar opposite of your North Node is your South Node. Anybody trying to mess with that is getting blocked. They have no access to your energy or any of the seeds you planted. Mhm. They have no access. Tell me more, spirit. Mm-mm. None. Zip zero to nada. Look, they already getting, look, anybody coming in to play with you, they already know. Stop. It's not happening. It's not happening. Anybody sending mixed signals, it's not happening. It's not happening. Anybody that's immature, it's not happening. Everything's getting blocked. I'm telling you, everything is getting blocked. Anybody coming to mess with you, they're gonna block it. Your spirit team is gonna block it. And that's in the near future too. Like anybody trying to, mess with you, your stability, any of the seeds you planted, they getting blocked. Spirit said, move them over there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Anybody trying to mess with you, family, blocked. Anything coming in, blocked. That is trying to mess with you, trying to stop your flow, trying to stop you from moving ahead in life. They getting blocked. Mm, mm, Your game stalkers is getting blocked. I feel like that's who been messing with you though. What is this? Yeah, I told you it had nothing to do. I told you it had nothing to do with no boyfriend, girlfriend shit. This is gang stalker energy out here. Mm, mm. Yeah, the gang stalkers is get yeah. Oh, they're so jealous too. Look at this shit here. Look how jealous they are. Jealousy. These bad boys is jealous twice. They're really jealous over your progress, family. That's why they be sitting up here on y'all's platforms and shit, complaining, lying, trying to get your shit, and it's like, uh, yeah. Spirit is saying bullshit, it's unstoppable. Spirit is saying, what is for you is for you. It's unstoppable. Tell me more. Yeah, it's spiritual. Unstoppable. Oh, I cannot make it up. Unstoppable spirituality. Unstoppable and spiritual. Okay. So unstoppable spirituality. I cannot make it up. Look, because it's legal. Whatever you're doing is legal. You could be a reader. Whatever you're doing, it's legal. And you have ascended. You will be moving up. Ooh, wee. And let me tell you, this is conflict for these motherfuckers over here. Somebody is in conflict, family, because you're going to be living blissful. And they're jealous of that. I told you, you're protected. Really though, you're really protected as above, so below. These people are now trying to figure out how to compromise because they're losing everything. Now they want to compromise because they're losing everything. They want to compromise with you because you're triumphant. Oh, hell no. Shit, we ain't messing with that. You ain't messing with that. Somebody wants to compromise with you. They want you to slow down so they can catch up because they're interested. Mm, I'm telling you, somebody wanted you to slow down because they were interested in you. They thought you was gonna be their fucking experiment. You done left some people in the fucking dust. They wanted you to slow down because they were interested in you. But you done left these people in the dust. They want you to slow down. You look, you could be an experiment. Mm? Listen, you could be an experiment right now. And they like, damn, you done whatever this is, take it how it resonates, whatever this experiment was, okay? Somebody wanted you to slow down, okay? Because they're interested in you and they're interested in this experiment, but I feel like you're superseding an experiment. You're superseding an experiment. You're superseding an experiment. That's weird. Okay. Huh. Tell me about the experiment. Why I'm picking that up? What's this experiment? Something that these people was that look, let me tell you. These people have been watching you for a long time. Okay. I just saw something today, and what did she say? When someone sits up there and they scheme, okay, when they scheme on you and shit, that's somebody watching you, trying to see your weaknesses, trying to see your likes, your dislikes, trying to see when you're vulnerable so they could attack. Okay. These people was obsessed with constantly attacking you over and over and over again. Okay. They could also be obsessed. Okay. They could also be obsessed with some sort of experiment, the outcomes of it, the results of it. Because I feel like, somebody said, let's see something. Yeah, they was obsessed with the situation. Didn't I tell you the outcome of something? Mhm. They was obsessed with the situation. Hmm. They were experimenting with a situation that had become an obsession. This feels to me like they were doing it to thousands of people, millions of people, for all we know, family. You might as well say that. You might as well say that. But you was the only one that may have superseded or, outdid them through in this experiment. That's why they want you to slow down and stop because they're interested in you and they want to move forward. They want to go on this green light and move forward with you. Okay, but they were experimenting with you, and I feel like this experiment had everything to do with your mind, your body, your soul, your emotions, you know what I'm saying, your livelihood. Oh no, fuck now I'm mad. Oh shit, because I just had a flashback. Woo, let's not take it back. Keep it moving forward. Yeah, you're superseding something, or you're moving faster than what these people anticipated. Yeah. Synergy. I cannot make it up. What does it say? We could achieve so much more together than we could individually. And I'm telling you, that was that synergy. You were the experiment. You were the experiment. Hmm. Yeah, you took off. You took off faster than they expected. They can't catch up. Somebody can't catch up with you out here. Yeah, no. And they won't be ever able to ever because you didn't establish some boundaries. You ain't playing with these people. Mm-mm. You have established some boundaries. Somebody might want to hook up with you. Spirit is saying, don't do it. It's a red flag. It's a setup. I wouldn't. Yeah. Because look, you've left them. They don't know where you stand now. They don't know where you stand, what you're doing, how you get down, who you like. See, there you may have been in an environment, right? Because gang stalkers was always at a goddamn job. Okay. You may have been in an environment where they knew a little bit about you because you didn't have a problem talking to nobody, but now they don't know shit about you. Now they don't know nothing about you, family. And that's what's eating their ass up. That's what's eating their ass up. And with this swipe right, you probably sitting up here thinking, I can see you scrolling through shit. Okay. Somebody out here scrolling through something, swiping right. Could even be maybe you have recently just, I don't know why I heard Facebook dating. But okay. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna knock it. I tried it, but I ain't good for that. Yeah. They don't know what's that. Yeah. You're blooming. I feel like you're blooming. Ooh, you turning into this flower, honey. Sunflowers may be significant. You may like sunflowers. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but a sunflower. Hmm. Yeah, they realized where the power supply was. That's why they want you to stop. You leaving them behind. You was the power supply. You were the power supply. You could be a Pisces moon, a Cancerian moon, water sign energy. Somebody tried to say you was a fraud out here. I'm telling you this, that false paperwork, that false documentation, that false representation. They tried to lie on you and shit and say you was this, that, and the other thing, and you weren't, and they perverted. That's why that camera going back. Just playing family, but no, for real. The camera is going back. Yes, take it down, unplug, going back tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, these is like perverted ass people. These is them looky loos. These are the ones that listen, I'm picking up. These people had a lot of dirt. So much dirt. They even had something to do with children, missing children. These people were doing a lot of people dirty, from adults to children. And you put that shit to an end. And that was their conflict. Yeah. And a blessing for you. You put that to an end. That's a blessing for you, family. Hmm. That's a blessing for you. Definitely is. Yeah, that's a blessing for you, because I feel like you are this boss like energy. I really do feel like you can make some changes. I feel you can make some changes. I feel like you have made changes. I feel like you've brought in changes for a lot of people, especially the ones, wow, look at this at the bottom of the deck, Kipper, especially the ones going through you know what I'm saying, toil and labor. Hmm. Because you've always been about that positive change ever since you were a child, a wee little itty baby. Okay, you know about self-love then, you know about self-love now. You teaching others, yeah, because that's a blessing in itself. Okay, that's a blessing in itself. That's great fortune in itself. That's wish fulfillment in itself. Yes, growth, mortality. Hmm. Led to your unexpected income. Yes. Love for yourself, love for others. Nurturer. Yes. Something you do in your occupation shows love for yourself and others. And boy, oh boy, you got people up in here thinking about it now. Licky, licky, licky. They thinking about it now because they like, she's the privileged lady. She gets the wealthy man. Oh my God, she's the privileged lady. She gets the wealthy man. She's the privileged lady. She gets the wealthy man. That's what they thinking. That's what they talking about. Yeah, that wealthy man comes in and restores you, and I cannot make it up. Yeah, you're gonna be traveling. And spirit is guiding you the entire way through your wisdom, family. Oh yes. So study, okay? Study. Somebody needs to. Oh, spirit is saying somebody got to study over here when it comes to that death magic, because that's what brought this change in. Ooh, somebody got to get back to the books because you are stable. Hmm. Somebody got to return to the books. This is funny. Don't do that, spirit. I ain't trying to tell nobody that. Look, somebody out here need to study something. Okay. This is a side note to a karmic or a cross watcher. But somebody out here was trying to study some sort of death magic or something, or study, maybe about that last energy I picked up, that somebody, you died before. Somebody was trying to study, possibly death, but death got blocked. Okay. Whatever they were trying to study you, study got blocked, death got blocked. Yeah. And they wanted to change your soulmate out or something like that. Well, soulmate wasn't ever even a part of it. It was always karmics, it was always cross watchers, it was always gaslighters, it was always doppelgangers, copycats, gang stalkers, energy. So they were never your soulmate. And that's about to change. I feel like maybe there's something changing when it comes to a soulmate energy. Mhm. Let's get some tarot. Then we gonna wrap this one up, y'all. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh. Okay, so this feel you could be a Queen of Wands. Okay, we got a Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Death card. Okay. This is giving me the energy here of somebody that's very passionate, waiting on their ships to come in, putting endings so that they can have new beginnings. Okay. You could be Queen of Wands energy, Aries energy. But then we got the Hangman, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Oh, and I got cards sticking to me. Okay. Let me put this over here. So we got the Ace of Pentacles here, Ten of Cups, and the Hangman. So there's going to be a delay. Somebody tried to delay something, or they were trying to delay it. I don't feel like this delay is here anymore. I feel like, you're going to be moving on. Okay. Ain't nothing going to be delayed. But somebody did try to delay you getting to an Ace of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups. Okay. They really did. I feel like this was this energy right here, and now they're looking at it because they know you about to get it with a wealthy man or a wealthy woman, or both of y'all together are going to build wealth. And this is something to rejoice about. This is what Spirit is saying. Rejoice. Rejoice. Because they in awe right now. I'm telling you. They are in awe that they could not impact you the way that they wanted to. Hmm. And Spirit is saying somebody need to study some more when it comes to something they trying to do, because when it comes to studying to use something against you, that gets blocked, family. And when it comes to them trying to put some sort of death spell magic on you, that gets blocked too. Yeah, I can't make it. Damn. And I shuffled again. Look, you're protected. Hmm. I feel like this wealthy man could be this emperor energy, Ace of Wands energy, magician energy. This emperor could be a wizard. With the emperor, the wand, and the magician, hell yeah. This wealthy man could be some sort of spiritual, high ranking, held in high honor energy himself. Yeah, I can't make it up and shuffle again at the Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. Yeah, they in awe because their efforts to impact your life failed. Okay, family. So I'm going to leave this energy here. Hopefully it resonates. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Drop comments below. Yeah, this poor guy over here, he's still upset because, yeah, I feel like this entity attachment to that other masculine energy, that other masculine probably was the one that, yeah, you shouldn't have been with anyway. That's why all this transpired. That's why all this transpired. But they are in awe because they cannot block a damn thing. They couldn't block shit when it came to you and your success, but they got blocked. They sure did. They got blocked. And that's just eating them up, family. Okay. It's eating them up that you are so protected. Okay. So I'm going to leave that here. I love you, babies. Let's tap out. Thank you so much, Divine. I love you. We love you. We are grateful for you. That's the divine, the God within us, and the God all around us. We are grateful for you. We understand over and understand you. Okay. We understand that there is nothing any higher than you, the Most High, the Almighty Creator, the divine creator of all living things. Ashe. Divine, continue, please keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.